Good morning, everyone. Welcome, faculty, staff, family, friends, and these amazing nursing students. Thank you to the Student Nurses Association, President Katie Wynn, and the SNA for assisting in putting this wonderful event together. I would like to extend a very warm welcome to and acknowledge Dean Steve Hooker from the College of Health and Human Services. And he's going to start us out today with a little talk.
All right, no pressure. They didn't write me a script, so I'll talk from my heart. How about that? Welcome to everybody that's with us today, particularly family and friends who have come to witness this awesome milestone in the lives of these students. I've been told, and I believe it's true, that today is the day that these fine young people go from being a student to being a professional. And it gets a little more real at this point, right? But that's what you've desired, and that's what you've worked hard for. So congratulations on this wonderful opportunity and milestone that you've achieved in your young careers. Nursing is near and dear to my heart. My background is exercise science as a discipline, kinesiology and other areas that is called. But as Dean of the College of Health and Human Services, I'm honored and proud to be associated with the nursing profession. And I'll just share with you a little personal story that some of the faculty that have been around here a while have heard already. So I hope they'll just forgive me for repeating it. But since I have a new audience, in essence, I think it's worth sharing with you. And it would probably touch many of your hearts as well, because you could come up here and share similar personal experiences as well. So the first day that I was here in San Diego for moving in to our house in El Cajon, I was on campus for meetings, and my wife Cindy was at our home, but the home was entirely empty. The moving van had yet to arrive, and that's what she was waiting for. I'd gone to a local CVS and bought her a little beach chair to sit in, so at least she had something to sit on. And she was doing some paperwork while sitting in the home waiting for the moving van. She got up to walk, and she stepped on a piece of paper and slipped and fell and broke her hip. She was able to wiggle on the floor to get to a phone, her cell phone, and call 911. And they came and transported her to Sharp Grossmont ER. I got a call at work and was apprised of the situation. So I went to ER to meet with her there. They'd already gotten her into a room. We're getting ready to do x-rays. And the nurse that was in there was an alum of our program. And that was my first exposure to one of our graduate students from our program. And I just felt so at peace with that connection. Cindy had to have a hip replacement, and unfortunately in her life, that was a second hip replacement. She had fallen previously and broken the other hip. And so we sort of knew what was ahead of us, but there was acute care, and then there was home health and physical therapy. And then over the next year or so, her health was deteriorating, unfortunately, from other reasons. And at one point she was admitted to Sharp Grossmont Hospital as an inpatient because her health was declining, that she couldn't feed herself, she was incoherent, and they didn't know what was wrong. And lo and behold, when she was admitted, the first nurse that came in that was going to be in charge of her care for the next 3 12-hour shifts was an alum of our program. She had been out for 7 years. And I just felt so assured that she was going to get the best care possible. I was so enamored with this young lady who was helping take care of my wife that I went back to the office one day and I got her a bunch of CHHS trinkets and swag because I had found out that she didn't really have anything as an alum to, remain connected to the university in a sense. So, and then one day she comes in and tagging along with her is a student who wanted to do some extra hours in the summer. This was the summer of 2019. And she was from our program. And I was just smiling inside because I didn't really want to let her know that I was Dean, because I didn't want to freak her out and put any pressure on her by taking care of my wife. But eventually that conversation came around and I told her, and I could just see her eyes get big. But it was really amazing to be connected to both a professional who'd been out for a while from our program and a student giving care to my wife, and not just care to my wife, but care to me and my family who couldn't be with us. And I just felt so privileged and humbled. Now, while Cindy was in the hospital, when I came to see her in the morning, do a visit, I had learned that at the night before, the emergency response team had to come in to keep her alive. Her blood pressure was tanking, and they had to, take immediate measures to sustain her. And then while I was sitting in the room, it happened again. And here was this, 7-year veteran, if you will, a student, of course, the emergency response team. And I was sitting in there, and I just felt completely at peace. I had no anxiety. I could just see how caring and responsive and professional and skilled that they were. It was really amazing. Cindy was eventually discharged in the acute care facility. I didn't run into a nursing alum, but I ran into physical therapy alum from our DPT program. And then when she was discharged at home for home health, I did again have the nurses that came in were alum of our program, as well as a social worker alum from our program and a PT alum. It was just amazing. I just kept running into this family from our college programs, and it just made me feel proud. And so, unfortunately, in January of 2020, my wife passed away, really unexpectedly. But over the next several months, as the grieving process unfolded, and the clouds were parting, and I pondered how to somehow remember my wife, in a sense, honor her. I decided to set up the Cynthia J. Hooker Memorial Scholarship here at SDSU. My family and I and others have contributed, and there's an annual scholarship for a nursing student that's provided through that. There's also an annual scholarship for a social work student and also a public health student. But the first scholarship was given to a nursing student last year, and I got to meet her and have lunch with her, and I told her about my wife. And again, it's just a way of giving back. But I think the message I want to leave with you today, and if you don't remember anything I've said, maybe you'll remember how you feel. But as I said, now it's going to be real for you students as you become professionals. And the bottom line for me is that you are going to make a difference in people's lives. You'll hear that maybe 150 times while you're with your faculty and out in your clinical placements. And but from someone who's experienced the beauty of our alum, and I've seen it in action, I just want you to know that you have, I'd say you have a lot to live up to, but I know you can do it. And I know that you'll make a difference in the lives of your patients, but also those who love your patients. And you may not even recognize it at the moment that you're providing care, But trust me, when that patient's discharged and goes home, those people will remember. They may not be able to personally thank you, but I want you to know that you will have done something very, very special. So again, I'm so honored and privileged to be your dean and to be able to offer a few remarks today. It's going to get a little more cheerful here as we go along, but I just want to wish you the best of everything in both your personal and professional moments from this point forward. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dean Hooker. I know that absolutely came from the heart and has us all a little bit choked up. But I think what the important thing that each of us has to realize is the nursing profession. After being a nurse for 42 years and now the nursing school director, you're going to have many and opportunities to impact lives more than you ever know. Each of you need to reflect and do a deep dive. What brought you here to this profession? It was some type of passion, some type of family experience, some type of absolutely drive within yourself. And as long as you listen to that drive each and every day, it won't change. After 42 years, that drive and that passion, I still have for this amazing profession. And yes, over the 42 years, I might have changed jobs every couple of years because I got bored and that struggle and that strive kept burning inside. Having a mother that was a nurse and a sister who was a nurse, I truly understand and lived not only through my faith and my morals and ethics of being raised within a family of nurses, that we care and respect for each other, and that culture that we bring into our lives with patients, that we bring within the School of Nursing, and how this amazing faculty support each and one of you. Believe you, I hope you know it comes from the heart, just like Dean Hooker. I'm honored to celebrate this rite of passage for each and every one of you who are entering the nursing profession. Each nursing student today will receive a small little gold pin, and this loop symbolizes the continuous bond of trust, respect, and communication that connects each and you to your patients and to the human connection that we all have within the art of nursing. As you know, there's going to be a lot of skills that you have to perform. However, what stands and makes us the most ethical profession of all professions is that ability to connect with humans. And that is a true art that we all are able to have. The technical skills, the knowledge, the science, all intertwines with this art that makes us excellent providers and professionals within the healthcare teams. Today, the white coat ceremony, which was established years ago by medical students and was only held for medical students, is now celebrated in many healthcare disciplines, including nursing, to support your contributions to the healthcare teams. Back when I was in nursing school, it was a capping ceremony that I received at this part within the nursing profession. And, you know, we've done away for the caps. I still have mine. It's in my office if anyone wants to see it. But that was a symbolism of entering into this profession. And I still have my mother's cap also in my office. Your new nursing role, like I said, is not about the tasks. It's not about the skills that you master, but it's about how you delicately nurture that uniqueness of your calling and the role as a nurse by humbling yourself to really think about what your moral responsibility is today. This oath of professionalism, as you know, as I just said, we're the most ethical profession, and we have to really live up to that. You know, and I see some of the reflections that you're talking to me about of things that are happening in the hospitals, and it just doesn't sit well, because there's a sixth sense in you now that you can say something's not wrong. And you have the ability and the power to speak up, to say something. And if you don't speak up, you don't act, it could truly cause harm to someone or to the healthcare teams. So it's very important to start listening to that strength within you, that sense, and also that passion that you continue to have as you move through this profession. All of you went through 2 years of pandemic and COVID and doing your prereqs on an online format. And the resilience that I can see in each and every one of you is absolutely incredible. And hopefully now that we're all in person, as of Monday, we won't be wearing masks on campus. I want you to know that we're here for you. And if you don't know something, that's normal. You need to ask. All of this faculty are here for you. We are here for you to help this journey. Through the art of our practice is that human connection realized through the spirit of caring, compassion, and empathy, and how the art of nursing practice contributes to healing, which is you don't even realize that that connection makes a big difference. Just like in Dr. Hooker's life, is how you made them feel. So next, I'd like to welcome Dr. Michael Gates to provide a greeting on behalf of the Honor Society of Nursing Sigma Theta Tau International Gamma Gamma chapter. Dr. Gates.
Thank you, Dr. McCauley. So on behalf of Gamma Gamma chapter of Sigma Theta Tau International, this is the only international nursing honor society. I would like to say good morning to all faculty, friends, and family in attendance today. And to this group of students, welcome to the profession of nursing. The mission of Sigma Theta Tau International is to support learning, knowledge, and professional development of nurses committed to make a difference in health worldwide. Its vision is to create a global community of nurses who lead in using knowledge, scholarship, service, and learning to improve the health of the world's people. Membership is by invitation to baccalaureate and graduate nursing students who demonstrate excellence in scholarship, and to nurse leaders exhibiting exceptional achievements in nursing. A hallmark of any profession is the privilege of self-regulation. We as nurses are trusted by the society we serve to set standards for nursing practice that have our patients' health and well-being at heart. First and foremost, with this privilege comes an obligation for each of us to meet and maintain those self-established standards and to continually compare the state of our own practice to them. A primary source for these professional standards is the American Nurses Association Scope and Standards of Practice. And I'd like to highlight a few of these standards and share with you the role that Sigma Theta Tau plays in helping nurses around the world meet these standards for our profession, in hopes that if you are extended an invitation for membership during your senior year, the fall semester, we're inviting our senior students to join this semester, that you'll have a sense of what Sigma Theta Tau has to offer you and for your professional development. So I'm going to skip standards 1 through 6. You'll have all you ever wanted to know about assessment, diagnosing, planning, implementation, evaluation. Many of you are in your assessment class and fundamentals, and others of you are in your pharm and patho courses right now. But standard 8 states, the registered nurse attains knowledge and competency that reflects current nursing practice. So the message here is you will not be in school forever, though it might feel like it where you are sitting right now. And upon graduation, you will assume responsibility for your own continuing competency in nursing practice. The Virginia Henderson International Nursing Library is a result of Sigma Theta Tau's commitment to making available on a global scale the latest in nursing knowledge. Sigma Theta Tau also offers programs and competencies that are often overlooked, like how to manage your career in nursing as you move between roles and areas of practice. Also, there is a chapter in, I think, 135 countries worldwide There are chapters in pretty much every major city that you will potentially want to work in. And you have a built-in network by being a part of Sigma Theta Tau. Standard 10 speaks to collegiality, stating that the registered nurse interacts with and contributes to the professional development of peers and colleagues. Sigma Theta Tau contributes to the professional development of peers and achieves this through its scholarly programs, conferences, scholarships, and grants. If you feel a certain gravity today to the decision you're making to join the profession of nursing, that's a good thing. It may mean that you are getting a sense of the obligations that come along with your choice. It is my sincere hope at some time in your career, whether it's as a student or later as a community leader, that you will become a member of Sigma Theta Tau and engage in what we have to offer you and what you have to offer the nursing profession. You are always welcome to attend Gamma Gamma chapter events regardless of membership. We have a very close-knit relationship with the Student Nurses Association, and we do a lot of programs in conjunction with them. So before I end, I'd like to share a poem that I think captures the essence of nursing. And the faculty have heard this poem many times. It was written by Pilar de la Cruz Reyes in 2008, and she won one of California's Excellence in Nursing Awards that year. And her poem is entitled, "You Are There." And this epitomizes what nursing, I think, is all about. For the time of my first breath to when I take my last, you are there. When I am at my worst, in discomfort and pain, you are there. 24 hours a day, you are at my side, providing care and saving lives. Each day you use, find critical skills to care for others and to help them get well. You touch people's lives in so many ways. You provide excellent care during very long days. Whether at the bedside, the boardroom, classroom, or office, it's all about the patient, for that is your passion. Your smile and presence, your gentle touch can be all that is needed, for it helps so much. You are the eyes and ears of the doctors when he or she is not there. You take time to explain things and help calm my fears. You are there when it matters. You help soothe my thirst. You are caring and competent, for you are my nurse. An angel from heaven sent just for me, an angel with heart and one I can see. How grateful we are for all of your care. How lucky we are that you are there.
Thank you so much, Dr. Gates. I'd like to recognize our faculty that are here that are going to assist in a white coating. We have Professor Gonzalez, John Gonzalez, Dr. Christy Cullum, who's our SNA faculty, Dr. Lisa Concilio, who's also our School of Nursing faculty, Dr. Young-Shin Lee, who teaches in the community course, and Professor Bodena. We're so happy to have you with us today. And did I forget? Dr. Ployd, Bojenikirk, yeah. And we have clinical placement coordinator, Brooke Plord with us also. And I'm incredibly grateful for our staff. Ron, thank you. Kelly, thank you for this is amazing and helping us with this amazing event. So before we coat, I would like to have all of the students stand. Family and friends, feel free to stand and join me in reading aloud the oath of professionalism. I acknowledge that there exists a need to build and reinforce a professional identity founded on integrity, ethical behavior, and honor. I understand to practice nursing as a student is an agreement the trust of the faculty and society have placed in me. These statements of this oath of professionalism provide guidance for my personal and professional development. To achieve this goal, I will provide healthcare families in an efficient, compassionate, and professional manner. Strive to achieve and maintain an optimal level of personal health. Communicate in a truthful, timely, manner. Appropriate action to ensure that the safety of clients, self, and others. Faculty and clinical staff to ensure. Advocate for all clients. Maintain client confidentiality. Respect others and promote an environment that values human rights, self-determination, culture, and spirit diversity. Uphold the San Diego State Nursing. Strengthen. Accept responsibility for my actions. Promote excellence in nursing by encouraging lifelong learning and professional development. As a student in nursing, I believe that this personal and professional development begins with my commitment. Now, Dr. Michael Gates, the Associate Director, will call each student forward to be coded and then to sign the oath of professionalism.
Ann Bailey Scadron. Kathleen Nguyen. Annabelle Lindsay Francisco. Jamie Pham. Malaya Silvario. Hannah Pawa. Mia Folkevs. Chanel Sarmiento. Miyu Sakuba. Okay, Alyssa Nisperos. Kaylin Yang. Abby Snyder. Aiden Sullivan. Alina James. Shi Tan. Gabriella Handoko. Elise Bartolome. Min Yi Tan. Grace Brown. Brianna Hopkins. Kaylee Shergwin. John Stavrianopoulos. Close enough, I'm sorry. Emma Torrey. Kendall Dolan. Gazelle Dodrill. Ella Temi. Annie Deal. Jacqueline Conisel. Jenna Potiker. Layla Murray. Sophie Mueller. Naomi Wallen. Alexander George. Gabrielle Clem. Octavio Alvarez. Caroline Burke. Tara Gruber. Midori Lenyard. Emily Suarez. Heaven Wallace. Mia Davis. Grace DeValley. Leilani Lawless. Megan Nonato. Tristan Michael Benedetto. Allison Tijan. Sean Ackerman. Jessica Irene Limkoliuk. Milani Lee. Elizabeth Loring. Kennedy Wood. Emma Nielsen. Julia Kaufman. Olivia Jewell. Sophie Paul. Brenda Rojas. Kendall Protzman. Dakota Barrett. Allison Butters. Emma Huffman. Brianna Tapia. Megan Bassas. Maija Dubois. Gabriella Lieberson. Vivian Jiang. Annie Trong. Erica Dulong. Kyla Reimer. Samantha Meisenheimer. Daniel Rodriguez Garcia. Brooke Kraus. Vanessa Chamorro. Anna Calloway. Rachel Lee. Elizabeth Medina Robles. Gabriella Lau. Evelyn Allen. Megan Freeman. Erica Poquiz. Ariel Cha. Leah Shorey. Mia Quijano. Mariana Mendoza. Leonilla Fulhenshaw. Caitlin Pagudana Malahilis. Marissa Gallo. Lauren Mell. Adele Broger. Sarah E. Guadarrama Herrera. Victoria Lee. Maura Nellis. Lynn Nguyen. Alexandra Guo. Dani Makanili. Min Ki Huang. Ala Ostapchuk. Brooke Johnson. Jillian Porter. I already said her name. And I already gave away the card. Makai Sin. Abigail Diaz. Changing of the boards. Angelica Dela Cruz. Eliza Marie Garcia. Alexandria Rodriguez. Jordan Gotham. Andrew De La Hoya. Hayden Boast. Vittoria Spadafora. Noelani Matson. Jessenia Tran. Ari Shaban. Callie Briscoe. Victoria De La Rosa. Charlene Canonizado. Arvelin Ticano. Megan Impriso. Antu Nguyen. Chloe Ho. Savannah Rusum. Is it Rossum? Rusum was right? Okay. Stephanie Rodriguez. Kiana Kuzumi. Alexa Welch. Selena Garay. Monica Pena. Kyla Patricia Cruz. Elizabeth Quitt. Lily Bicey. Christopher Lay. Kayla Yu. Joshua Sanding. Jay Yin Longno. Chi Nguyen. Dwap Baines. Sadie Barchishin. William Keck. Alexis Ruiz. Justin Mazan. Patrick Andre Clavillius. Leanne Laxon. Cami Chang. Cassidy McWhorter, sorry. Lauren Nguyen. Gabriella Liana Abraham. Layla Zawash. Elizabeth Conan. And last but not least, Pearl Ninjinda.
Okay, students, now it's time to turn around and applaud this amazing family and friends that are here today that got you here. Please be seated. So, now that each of you are white coated and have signed the oath of professionalism, it makes a significant impact on your profession and within nursing practice. So I want you to understand the gravity of wearing this white coat and also how our patients and healthcare teams view you wearing this symbol and also signing this very important oath of our profession. So the next, last month, I had a professor come and visit me in my office, and she was a patient at UCSD. Sat down, incredibly tearful, and said to me, I want to tell you how great your nursing students are. I've gone through months of chemotherapy for breast cancer and multiple surgeries. And in every instant, she had a San Diego State student with her. And she herself, I'm going to invite her when she's ready to come and speak to the students, is incredibly grateful. Not only those who started her IVs, but she said the students sat and held my hand at some of the hardest times through my chemotherapy and through my surgeries. So I just wanna, if you will be in this very vulnerable area in many patients' lives, and I want you to understand the scope of that. It warms my heart that prior patients, prior people who have had access to our students and to our alumni, that we are the driving force of the RN work shortage here in Imperial Valley. It warms my heart to know that this nursing profession needs each and every one of you. You're going into a healthcare arena that no other nurses have seen post-pandemic. So the preparation that you're receiving from this amazing faculty in preparing you for your next role. The next year, two, depending on where you are arduous, they're tough, they're hard, but you've come this far. So hang in there. We are here for you. And it's very important that you know that the impact that you will make on healthcare teams, on leaderships within hospitals and clinics is, I don't want you to ever think that you're going to stop learning, because every day you're going to learn something different. And it may be in school, and it may be in practice, it may be in real life. So use each one of those experiences to grow within that profession, and especially within the art of our practice. As we conclude this ceremony today, I want you to know that we are incredibly proud of you, the administration, the faculty, our alumni, as you celebrate entry into the nursing profession as nursing students and this pivotal time within your career. Thank you, family, for being here during Parents Week and for supporting these students. It's been a tough time coming through a pandemic. I'm so proud to be able to be here in person and through Zoom. And hopefully, as time goes on, hopefully by Monday, we won't be wearing masks. So I applaud you. I applaud our faculty and also the administration, college, and our incredible staff who have put this on today. Thank you and have a wonderful day.